How you doing? I'm meteorologist Paul Deanno, and this is your Western Washington Weather Webcast, the KOMO 4 dub for May 4th. A lot of information out there. I'm always surprised how curious everybody is at a 10-day outlook, 14-day outlook. Tell me what's going to be going on in August, even over the course of several months out. You want to know what's happening, and we try to satisfy those interests here. We've got maps saying it's going to be cooler than normal. We've got maps saying it's going to be warmer than normal. And then we've got our good old KOMO 4 extended forecast, which gives you specific numbers for each day. A lot of this stuff can be conflicting and can give kind of a mixed message. So I kind of want to explain exactly what each of these products is and how you should be using them and digesting them as we give you these video updates over the course of the next several days, weeks, and months. First up, we had a pretty popular webcast which talked about the outlook for May. This is the Climate Prediction Center outlook made April 30th for the month of May. And you see that big A right there and a pretty dark shade of orange, I'll call it. And that basically says that there's an above average likelihood of being warmer than normal in the month of May. Now that sounds nice. May, we're heading towards summer. We want it to be just normal. We'll be in the mid to upper 60s. And then here we go with a higher than likely chance that it's going to be even warmer than that. That sounds great. So May 1st, it's obviously going to be 70 degrees outside already, right? Well, the truth of the matter is that we've had snow in the mountains, we've had small hail, we've had highs only in the lower 50s. It has been anything but above normal temperature-wise. So this is a couple things. First off, it is just an outlook for the entire month. You're averaging 1 month worth of weather and spitting out one color. Now, that's not very specific. There will be cold days in a warm month. There will be warm days in a cold month, and it's very likely that the end of May may turn out to be above normal, but at least right now, it's not playing out like this. So we have something a little bit closer to where we are right now. This would be a 6 to 10 day outlook, which was made yesterday and is valid for May 9th through May 13th. Now look at the color difference. A lot of blue on that map. This was the outlook a couple days ago for the whole month. Now we're looking at a specific time frame, getting a little closer to now, and obviously the skill gets better as you get closer to real time. The joke is that weather forecasts are often wrong, and they are, because the farther you go out, the more uncertainty there is. We have to know everything about right now to get the forecast for right now correct, which we're pretty good at out to 48 hours. The skill goes down out to 5 days. Obviously, it gets much lower when we look out like this, but at least we can glean some averages over time. And it looks like right now the mid-range outlook from May 9th to May 13th is not going to be warmer than average. As a matter of fact, it's likely to be below average temperature-wise here in Western Washington, but a greater likelihood of that happening up in the Great Lakes region and for the northern tier of the country. So a different picture when you get more skill, when you get more information, and when you get closer to the actual date. Now, once you get within 7 days, I personally feel like that's the realm that we can start throwing out some specific numbers. That's why our KOMO extended forecast gives you a nice picture of what's going to be happening over the next week. Now we can talk specific numbers. And once again, with a normal high of 62, look at these high temperatures here. We're not even going to get back to normal, maybe for 1 day on Friday. But aside from that, we're looking at a below normal temperature scale here for the next 7 days. And this obviously closest to now, has the highest skill of any forecast that we're looking at. It's not a monthly forecast. It's not a forecast for the next 2 weeks. This is a forecast for the next few days. 50 degrees on Tuesday, still chilly but dry on Wednesday. Back up near normal for Thursday and Friday, and then we may dip back into a wetter and cooler pattern as we head toward the end of the weekend. So lots of different forecasts. I want to satisfy your appetite for this information, looking out for an entire month or an entire season. But remember, that's just an average, and that is a best guess when we're looking that far out. So May may turn out to be above normal by the end of it, but at least the first couple weeks, looking pretty chilly, and you saw our forecast. It is going to be below normal temperature-wise for a while. And that is your Western Washington Weather Webcast for May 4th. I'm meteorologist Paul Deanno. Hope you make it a great day.